What up, y'all? I'm the MCMNG.
And I'm Master Shinlo.
And together we are
Deep Sector, back once again. Yeah, long time no see. But we are always going to be returning.
Oh, yeah.
Eternal.
Eternally.
Eternally returning.
Returnal.
Returnal. Yes. Our own words. We always be making up some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Coming with it in our sector. Come join us.
It has been quite some time since our last recording.
Yeah, it's, pardon the absence.
Well, they might not notice it, but yeah.
No, some people are going to notice.
But either way, there's been a time jump.
There has been.
Quite some journeys have happened since then.
Yes, a great many, as Isaac would say.
Oh, yes, a great many.
A great many. Let's talk about your journeys.
Well, still continuing to, make that capital, improve my financial status.
Yeah, I heard that. I see you with your new vehicle outside.
Well, so my mother's car was totaled, so I had to part with my other one.
Oh, wow.
So I had to get a new one.
Sorry about that. Is your mom all right?
Yeah, they're all good. They're fine. Just we're down a car at the moment.
Fuck the car. As long as everyone's all right, that's really what matters in that type of situation.
No doubt. You can replace a car. You can't replace people.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
a fact. But be that as it may, I got a new van, doing payments and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's
what year? It's 2000 what?
12.
12?
It's like a 10-year jump from my last car.
Nice, man. Yeah, that's... So you financed them? Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
Okay, where'd you go?
Same place. Futures Auto Sales. Check them out. On Alameda and stuff. They have some good selections.
Alameda and stuff. Whatever street that is, stuff.
You can find it with Google. Unless you're a caveman.
Look it up, Alameda and stuff.
Yeah, it's cool though. So yeah, it's gonna, take a while, but it'll help me with my credit and stuff. Getting a house and all that good stuff.
Bro, I just found something out that just pissed me off the other day, bro.
What's that?
So actually, yesterday I found this out. So, all right, you know how I financed my rims?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I financed my rims, the dude said I was going to make payments for 3 months.
Okay.
All right. But he didn't tell me that I was only going to be making payments on a certain amount for 3 months. And I had to pay this certain amount within the 3 months if I wanted to be able to only pay that amount. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say that. He said it like this: like, if you miss a payment, just let me know so we can make sure that you don't miss a payments, because you don't want to get behind on them, because then you'll be extended to pay this big ass amount. So then I'm just waiting. It's been taking money out my account for. I swear, I was like, man, when is 3 months? I was like, yeah. I've been thinking about it too. Like, when is 3 months, bro? I swear it's been 3 months. And then, nah. Look it up. I'm paying like up to $6,000 fucking dollars right now. Almost $7,000.
Yeah.
For those fucking rims, bro.
That's wild.
It's fucking insane. Yeah.
Just for rims.
Just for my fucking rims, and I got 30 more payments on that bitch. I was like, what? I've been sitting here I acting like, it's about to be over. I'm about to get past those rims. I got another half a year, bro. Like, fuck, are you serious? It was a whole year freaking payment process, and I don't understand why, because I only financed $2,500. Why I ended up, like, there's like taxes and shit that they add on, for that.
That's how it works, though. Interest, all that stuff.
Interest and taxes, yeah. That shit pissed me off, bro, because that dude didn't make that part clear. And now they're getting me for a whole fucking bunch of money right now, and I'm fucking pissed, bro. That's like, I've been waiting for that shit to blow over, and I'm like, wow, it's going to be hitting hard for quite some time now.
Well, if you're lucky, you'll have some good credit after.
No, honestly, it has improved my credit a lot already. I'll definitely not miss, because it takes it right out from my account, so it's like, I can't miss.
Yeah.
And that helps, but it pisses me off, because I'm kind of gonna be in a little financial jam for a little while, because
no doubt
that situation now, it's gonna be overextended.
Dude, stuff like that is frustrating.
Dude, for real.
Just the other day, actually, I had an incident with like my bank and stuff, right? So I went to go deposit some money into my ATM. It was a Sunday. It was right before Labor Day and stuff, And so I went and put in, some money, and immediately, because usually I check afterwards, just to, verify and all that stuff. Because, usually if I'm putting money in, I have to use it for something. But like, I'm checking and it's not there, right? And I'm like, weird. I'm thinking maybe it's the holiday, maybe it's Sunday, whatever. I call them. Well, I keep checking and it's still not there the next day, holiday. And then I call them and stuff, and, essentially they say like, they put in essentially they look and they don't see like, that it actually was deposited or whatever, but they do a little further looking and it shows that there was a transaction, but it just wasn't completed or whatever. And, so they put in, and some sort of, order or whatever to kind of address the situation. And they tell me to go in the next day. I go in, talk to the actual bank and stuff. And, they tell me like ATM balance or whatever. I'm like, a balance, huh? I'm like, okay, well, can we like check cameras or something? And, he was like, no, well, for that, you have to follow a police report, yada, yada. And like, well, what else can we do? And so they do another report and stuff. Long story short, it's all been resolved, but it's just like, stuff like that's a pain in the ass, like when you can't access your funds or, like it's just, it throws off your whole situation, like most Americans, they live paycheck to paycheck. So like when stuff like that happens, like it's hard. Like $200 is what it was, like I need that, I was just using it for paying stuff like shit, dude. Like you can't just like, it's an issue, but like, yeah, dude, stuff like that, real pain in the ass.
Nah, for real though. Just any curveballs like that, bro.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, dude. I'm like, it's like you're already, barely like, you're like, yes, I'm finally getting on top of my finances. And then you're just like, whoa, damn. Yeah, all right, I got this too. Fuck. All right, well, I gotta do this first and then I can get back to where I was at. But fuck.
Right. Yeah, dude, it's strategy, man.
Yeah, it is. And like, that's why I'm learning, to just take care of things as they come right away. Because if not, you're going to be having to deal with a whole bunch all at once later. And it's just too much. It gets too overwhelming and it's hard to be motivated to want to do too much for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So I'm trying to take it slow. As my teacher told me, relax and move slow, Angelo. Yes. Yeah, he always tells me some stuff, bro, and it's just like, damn, yeah, you're so right. It's such
like the tortoise beats the hare, though.
That's what they say.
Like, that's the story. Like, I wasn't there.
I wasn't there, but that's what I heard,
Oh, man. Yeah, man, it's been interesting, though. I mean, just rolling with the punches, working, new car. I've really been getting into, like I was telling you, we're back into Magic: The Gathering, the card game. It's a lot of fun, man.
Magic.
And also like D&D, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
It's interesting stuff. That one, at least for what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to be essentially the way the game is. There's a dungeon master who's kind of like who sets the game and stuff, tells the story, and then there's the players who kind of like do the adventure and make the choices. And so, like, I'm trying to be the DM, and on that part, it kind of takes a lot of reading, because you got to know the.
So is it online?
No, it's in person. So it'd be like this, right? It's kind of like it's either in the theater of the mind, where it's kind of like a book, right? So I'm telling you a story, and you make choices, and based on the choices, I make other choices, and then you make other choices based on those choices, and it's just kind of like an action adventure, and like so I'm like, you walk into a dark, damp forest. You look left and right, and you see two trails, one leading to the east, one to the west. What do you do? And then, based off whatever you want to do.
Westward.
Yeah. And then,
Westward, huh?
Then we go from there. Yeah, dude, it's cool. And I'm excited to get started, but like I said, it takes a lot of reading and stuff. So I'm kind of just building up the stuff I need and getting the books together. But yeah, man, so I would like to do, some of that stuff for the podcast as well.
Oh, yeah, that'd be tight as fuck. So there's books on it?
Essentially, it's all reading. That's what it all is. You kind of just read the books and it tells you like the rules, the lore, the stats.
Oh, and then you go based off of all that? That's tight. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, we should definitely try to incorporate some of that. Yeah, that'd be good, just content. Making a random not necessarily random, but giving our own storylines to things, our own adventure.
Oh, yeah, have our own characters and stuff and just do that.
Take people on an adventure with us down Dungeons and Dragons.
So I mean, it is a thing that people actually do. It's called there's ones that I've seen like Celebrity D&D. It's like they have like famous people come in and they do it, and it's an interesting thing. I'll send you some after this to check out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you guys check it out too. Celebrity D&D. If you guys are interested, it's pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah,
Get a feel for what it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff out there.
Hell yeah.
You see the fucking. I've been following a lot of meme shit.
Yeah. What about?
Just random shit. You already know. But like, there was one. There's like. The girl meets some dude on Tinder and she's like, I thought you had blue eyes. And he goes, I do. He pulls out the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Classic.
There's the one where it's Ash Ketchum, right? And his Pokemon faints. So they're like, oh, Ash, why, he blacked out. You know how like on the game he says he blacks out?
Yeah.
And then Ash drops $900. So it has the Pokemon. He's all checking his pocket, taking his wallet, and taking money out of his pocket.
That's good.
I was like, damn, that shit's gold, bro.
It's robbing him. Oh, you're knocked out.
Robbing him blind, bro. Like, I never really thought of it like, yeah, you just dropped the money, but nah, you got robbed, bro. Like, you lost your fight, you lost the battle, and you got jacked, bro. Like, some real shit.
I know.
They were trying to warn you of the reality when you were barely getting it, just picking it up. You know what I'm saying?
Just playing for keeps.
Yep. Better not lose. You lose everything.
Oh man, like, best not lose consciousness.
For real though, because
shit, man,
you just don't know. Yeah, I've never really liked that actually. Losing consciousness, like being incoherent. So like if you get drunk, I hated getting. I still to this day I don't like getting blackout drunk because I don't like not knowing what's happening to me.
Yeah,
or what I'm doing. You know, because like sometimes I'll do some stupid shit. You know, like I've gotten into fights when I was blackout drunk and shit. You know, stuff like that, and I'm like, I would not have done that. You know, if I was like coherent, if I was like I had a grip on myself, I wouldn't have done that. I would have made sure I didn't try to do that. You know, because that's how I am. I try to not be like that. So yeah, when I get incoherent, then yeah, I'm scared for myself and even those around me, honestly, because I don't know what I'm capable of a lot of the times in that state. Like, I really fucking don't. I'll just fucking, who knows? I don't even want to know. That's why I don't get to that place.
Right. I couldn't agree more though. You know, I wouldn't ever want to be in that state either. Cause, you know, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would happen. You know, cause I'm not like, I don't, you know, take any stock in bragging or anything, but you know, I do have a lot of self-control. You know what I mean? And I do fear what would happen if I didn't have that self-control in check. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like if I were to black out or something, you know, yeah, I don't know, but that wouldn't be, yeah, I definitely would not, you know, I don't like being not in control. You know, I definitely would hate to black out or any of those other things, but yeah, man, that'd be something else.
Yeah, that's why, bro, it's good to have a grip on yourself. You know, some people could drink and get like super drunk and they're still there, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not that type of person. I drink and I get to a certain point and I'm gone. You know, and it's usually before I even know it. And yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I've never been able to, like, cause I've never been able to see it. Cause it just happens. You know, it's just like, boom, all of a sudden I'm gone. Then I wake up the next day and I'm like, what the fuck happened? Wake up, throw up next to me and shit. Homeboy talk about, I fucking knocked over the cabinet and broke all their fucking dishware. All their fucking fine china and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, you were trying to fight Fabian. He wasn't even here. I'm like, damn, bro, you serious right now? Yeah, bro, like, you were all one last night. It was funny too, cause you were all chilling, you were all talking shit, and then your pants were like halfway hanging down, and then so you like bumped into the wall, and then your pants fell down. And then, and I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was really doing this shit. They're like, yeah. And then there was one moment Remember the video? Myra had that fucking video, bro. Fucking Ronald, he grabbed me. He grabbed me by my head, and he was all petting me. He was like, just chill out, bro. Just chill out, bro. And I was like, he's like, I don't remember doing that. Well, I was like, I don't remember that at all. I was like, well, it definitely happened, bro. It's on video. He's like, well, he's all weirded out about it. He's like, what the fuck, fool? I don't remember paying you. I was like, yeah, bro, that shit happened.
Was this that one night or?
That one night you're all on the couch, you're like, the 2 gallons, you know?
Yeah.
Good times, bro. That was a classic moment. That is the prime example of why I don't get to blackout drunk. I'm like, yeah, I never want to let that happen again.
That was a wild time, man.
But sometimes you get drunk and you're like barely hanging on. You know, you're like, you're there kinda, but you're like forgetting bits and pieces.
Dude, I remember, it was, what was it, it was like 2019 or 2020. No, it was 2019. It was like, I'd stopped smoking and stuff, and, yeah, I went to a Tech Nine concert, and like, I hadn't really drank or smoked for a while, and like, oh my god, dude. I did my usual thing. I had like a thing of, Sprite and Henny and fucking like 2 Caribou, the Bulu.
After not drinking or doing that for a long time, I'm gonna just do what I usually do.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking hitting me. Like I remember because I do it in the line and shit, and like the line started moving and we're going up, and I'm like, fuck, I'm fucked up, and like I was just like. I was trying so hard to like, it's not like wobble, because I know like at the gate they see you all fucked up, they'll turn you around and shit. And, I was pretty good. I made it through, surprisingly, it was funny too, because I remember like, when I pulled out my ID and stuff to show him, like I kind of like threw it. It kind of like flew out of my hand. Like, and it was an interesting thing, but like, it was just wild. Cause I remember on the way up there too, like Yubi was out there like talking to people, and I was like, hey Yubi, and he like literally stopped and like looked at me and was like, hey man. I'm like, I love her shit, keep it up. He's like, oh thanks man. And the guy turned around, and it was wild, cause I was like so fucked up, and then we got in, and I was like, oh my god, thank god. And
thank god. I didn't think I'd ever make it.
It's like, oh, I gotta sober up now.
He's like, fuck, I gotta at least be able to make it to the show. Bro, that's like the time when we, I forget when it was, what year, but we took like a whole bunch of acid and we went to Red Rocks at that Tech Nine show, and I took like 4 different types of acid and shrooms. Okay? So I'm in the fucking car in the Uber and shit. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm fucking flipping, bro. I just remember I was like freaking out. So I'm just sitting here. I'm trying to be normal. Like, but I'm like in the back seat of the Uber. I'm fucking just like, bro, I'm fucked up right now. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. And I was just like, fuck, there's a lot going on right now. And like, homeboy's talking in the front. He's talking on some other shit. He started talking about like, just like his experiences and shit. And then he was talking about somebody. And he's like, yeah, you got homeboy, and then you have homeboy transforming in the back. And I'm like, is he talking about me? I was like, I swear he's talking about me. But I remember, bro, it was so hard for me to get through that night because how much I was tripping. I didn't even want to stand, and like any time that there was not music playing, that I didn't have to like watch what was happening, I sat down. The artists, once they were off stage, I sat down. I was like, shit, bro, just need to chill for a second. And then I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't go alone. I would always stop like, yo, bro, can you go with me real quick? Cause I didn't want to get lost. Bro, I was fucking tripping. Like, it was at a point to where there's a point in my trips sometimes that I can get to where it's like, you've seen everything everywhere all at once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We've seen it together. So it's like I'm going to switch realities. That's how it feels. Literally, like everything's about to be fucking different, and I'm not gonna be where I'm at. I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta come make sure I don't get lost over here, and I don't fucking fall into some space that I don't even know how to get back from.
No doubt. Especially with all the people and shit there, it can be. Yeah.
Bro, like that's like kind of my greatest fear tripping. Is to like jump into a different space that I just don't even know how I even fucking got there. So how will I ever get back?
No doubt, man.
And it feels like it's gonna happen like a light switch type shit, bro. Like boom. Cause it's happened to me though, but not like completely different universes or nothing. But it was like when I took the 20 tabs that one time, that like reality switched like that, bro. Like boom, like it fell on top of itself. That's how I seen it. I was like, what the fuck? You know, like those freaking what is it? Like how in Toy Story they used to have, they used to be like making up those plays, and then all of a sudden the background would change. It would like knock out the background with the other one.
I know what you're talking about.
That's exactly how it happened for me, bro. It was like, boom. Whatever reality was before got knocked out, and it was fucking this now. Like, it was like, boom. And I was like, whoa. It was just such a fucking change. Like, that shit, that shit was a shocker. I didn't know how to take it. I was like, boom. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? And then fucking every minute was eternity. I was like, 5 minutes was an hour. I was like, I'm all on the phone. It's only been 5 minutes. Like, fuck. I feel like I've been here forever. I went through like a billion thoughts. A billion thoughts. I talked to you about a whole bunch, like 50 different topics in 5 minutes. Like, what?
Yeah, man, it'd be like that.
Bro, that trip made me feel like I should chill out for a while. I didn't think it was gonna take something like that to really make me be like, yo, I need to chill.
Yeah, that one was something else. Cause I remember like, I remember definitely drinking and stuff in the line, and then we came in, and I was still like pretty loaded coming down a little from that, and then we got a pizza. Then I took like my acid, and then ate the mushrooms with the pizza, and then like, yeah, I forgot who it was, but I know like, cause Tex always last, so I was peeking like a little before him, cause that one I'm pretty sure it was like the Strictly Strange tour, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I think it was like,
that was the one. Chris Calico was like announcing something. I think Chris Calico came back,
I think that was later.
Was it?
Cause I think, cause that was like recently. That was like 3 years ago, I think.
Nah, he didn't. It wasn't when he was leaving. It was like something else happened.
I think it was like 2018 or something when we did that one. The one you're thinking about, I think it was like 2019, 2020. Maybe 2018. I don't. It's.
There's always a lot happening in Tech 9.
We've been to a few. There's one every year, pretty much.
There is. Sometimes two.
Yeah. So
you always have you'll get like Mayday. You get freaking JL. Is JL still strange?
I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah. Because I know like what is
Mayday's
it? Stevie,
not.
Mayday. I think both. I think Sescrew. I know definitely Yubi. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sescrew's done too.
I mean, that's cool though, That's cool that, they allowed String to help them, build themselves up and then go out and do their own thing.
It's kind of how it is, Now they got King ISO.
It's looking like they're about to sign
Cash too. Yeah, I seen that shit. I was like, I wasn't really trying to break no news, but that's what it looks like. I'm sure everybody's kind of catching the vibe.
Yeah, I mean,
He's always with them, you know what I'm saying? And like they're always doing shit together, bro. Oh yeah, we actually got a show coming up too, September 16th. Catch us, open it up for Afro. Check us out on the scene once again at the Roxy. Hit us up for some tickets. Be there or be square. You want to be round, trust us. You want to be round. This is something you need to see, so come around.
Be there.
We need no squares in our space, okay? No squares in our space. We need you to come around.
Oh man. What a world.
Yeah, things stay in motion when things are around, Things keep moving.
It's been really hot, huh?
Bro,
It's heat. Intense.
the heat is like, I'm honestly like usually really embracing the summer, but this summer I'm like, yo, bro, I'm looking forward to fall right now because it's about to cool down a little bit, and I'm feeling that right there.
Yeah, man, it's something else. Definitely gotta figure out a way to beat the heat. You know, stay cool, stay hydrated, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, it's been a challenge. I ain't gonna lie with that heat.
I could imagine what it's like in like, you know, Texas, Arizona, New Mexico. Shit, man.
They kind of grew up in that shit though. So
Yeah, no,
like,
they're probably more accustomed to it, but still, man, like,
yeah,
I'm sure it's still getting hot for them too.
they're like, oh, bro, we got ice packs. We keep ice packs everywhere we go because, you know, you just
Ice suit.
Yeah, ice suits. It's like a water filled suit or something that they freeze. Boom, put it on. Stand in the sun, surrounded by ice.
That'd be something.
I bet that would put your body in some type of shock or something.
Get like hypothermia or something.
Fucking. I don't know if that's a smart idea.
That'd be something, man. I know in like what's the game? It's God damn it, forgetting the name of the game. It's a Nazi game. While you're like, God damn it. Essentially, the Nazis won, and like, you know, you're dealing with that reality, and like they took over everything, you know, America and everything.
What is that? Fucking
Wolfenstein.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna think SOCOM.
Essentially, like they go to Venus, and like they have like, I'm gonna blow up that fool's car. Anyway, they go to Venus and they have like these, you know, suits that are like essentially like cool suits, you know, to keep them cool because Venus is like, you know, super hot and shit. But it made me think of that because like, you know, that's essentially what you would need as like a, you know, to survive on that planet, like a fraud, like AC suit,
Yeah.
you know, that actual has like, you know, protection on the outside from the harsh environment. Yeah.
Who's jamming out here?
Yeah, that was jamming. I hope you guys can't hear any of that. Hope my voice blocks him out. Like shit.
For real.
He got to let the hood know. He's about it.
He was on the phone earlier too. He was all talking all loud like, everybody need to hear this conversation, bro. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
Like everybody, like, I hear you.
Yeah, we all hear you, lady.
Like, I hear you.
All clear. Loud and clear.
Oh man. Yeah. Stuff like that can be very frustrating when it comes to, you know, copyright and such.
Yeah.
But you know,
I might have to close the
say
window.
la vie, say la vie. We'll just try to, you know, my soothing voice is far better than the sounds of the noise from the window.
The noise from the window.
But how you doing though, Lo? What's up with you, brother? Since last we've casted, or pretty much seen each other.
I'm up still.
No doubt.
Still standing. I'll say it like this. Yeah, my mom has recently passed.
Condolences.
So that's partially why, you know, for the big absence. And yes, I've just been working through that situation with the whole family and stuff. Keeping myself going as well. You know, still doing my Tai Chi, still going to work, making sure that I keep myself just occupied. You know, in a situation like this, it's kind of, you don't want to sit there too long. But yeah, I don't know. I needed to go back to work right away though. I knew that. Like, I took the first day off and then I went back the next day. People told me to take time off, but I couldn't. I needed to go back because I needed to just, that's how I keep myself, that's how I work through things. I work through things, literally. Like, I work.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll say it like this. So I had like a strong 3-4 year period of like identity crisis and depression. And you know, I in that period of time, I learned certain things like just coping mechanisms that helped me through, which working became a part of that. You know, because well, I don't work anywhere I don't want to work. That's just a thing. You know, I don't advise anyone to just accept a miserable environment. You know, you want to definitely be in an environment that the people care about you, they love you, you know what I'm saying? And the energy you put out is reciprocated. You know, so that's I've been blessed to have that. So I knew going back to work would help me, you know, in that area. So I've kind of built, like, how I built my life is in a way to help me get through my life. You know, because I've been dealing with my life for quite some time, and it's always been something, you know. So once I finally realized what I was feeling inside, I was like, oh, shit. Well, I got to figure out how to deal with that, you know?
Yeah.
So with, like I said, that period helped me now.
Yeah.
So I almost fell back a little bit, you know, because this is like, it was like a whole new pain, you know, a whole new wound. So that, like, it almost, like, put me in a real bad space. But I just remembered already being there. I was like, man, I came back. I was already here. So I can't just, no, I'm not going to let myself go back there. So I just did what I knew got me through before, you know, went to work. And, yeah, I cry, you know. Sometimes in front of people.
Yeah, man.
Who cares? But it's natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta allow yourself to feel it. You know, you gotta allow yourself to process, because if you don't, it's not healthy. You're not gonna like what you get out of it in the end, and the results.
Yeah, you're not dealing with it. You know, what's the first step of the grieving process? Like accepting it or something? Acceptance or something? Or is that like...
It's like... Step? That's more in the... Like, that's like the last step. Is acceptance. Is the acceptance. Because at first, like, you go through the painful steps first. Like, all the denial, the questioning phases and stuff like that. I wish I had the paper. I would freaking just read it off the paper.
No doubt.
I let my brother have it. But... But yeah, you know, that's definitely like one of the last steps that I remember reading. And when you really, you just come to terms, you know, and you start learning how to move forward, you know. And I kind of, like I said, I already had kind of an understanding of that. Like, you have to be able to accept things to be able to move forward, you know. But some things, like, you have to go through things with things. You know, with everything. Everything's going to have its own set of experiences that you have to go through if you want to fully get through it. You know, that's how I see it. So, like, I'm not saying I'm fucking completely, like, past this shit or through this. You know, it's not something you ever, like, really get over. You just learn to live with it, you know. But what you know, the things that helped me before are the things that I know help me now. Even though it was still kind of hard to do those things. But I knew I just had to, because if not, like, it would have been hard for me to get up, you know? Like, if I'd have let myself sit there for too long.
No doubt. Yeah, man. Definitely.
So, I had to keep going, you know?
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's a crazy fact of reality. You know, death, it's wild, you know?
Bro, yeah, it's right around the corner. You know, like take care of yourself and love your people. That's what I say, you know, now, and especially because, yeah, man, you know, like, one of the dudes who used to work in the meat department actually just passed, like, a couple days ago at my job. I was actually really close with him. He used to watch our podcast. He used to listen to my music. You know, R.I.P. Jared. You know, like, it's like, you just never know. It's always, you know, and then, like, when it happened, especially with my mom, that shit was crazy, you know, because it just happened, like, with another somebody I knew. The dude that we first ever did shows with, right? That dude, Phoenix. Do you remember him? He was the white boy, kind of tall. Phoenix.
No, I don't think I met him.
Okay, so remember CJ?
Which, from, like, Matt's?
Yeah, from Matt. Remember how we started doing music and we were recording first with CJ? And that dude Tim that I ended up battling.
I'm not sure, but they're related. That's how you met him?
Yeah. So we all opened up Bone Thugs together. Mm-hmm. So he actually died right before my mom, and I was like, damn. You know, and then I was like, that was like crazy to me because I knew him, you know, and we kind of had some history. And then this is totally different, though. You know, like, love your people, for real. It's totally different.
Definitely, man. You never know.
Yeah, you never get enough time, you know. And I noticed something since like, there was a lot of shit that I used to be mad about. You know, like you especially with your parents, you kind of be mad, and you know, it depends on the situation, though. I'm gonna speak on my situation. You know, me and my mom, we didn't always have the greatest relationship, though. You know, we'd argue a lot, and I'd be mad at her about certain things, you know, that just really don't matter anymore because it's just non-existent entirely.
Yeah.
So now I just feel like, why be mad? You know? Especially if it's petty. If it's over some petty shit, we don't got time to be mad at each other over no petty shit. Like for real. 'Cause
yeah, life is short.
you can't fix things after, man.
Nope.
Shit sucks.
What a world.
But I'm grateful for all my people out here. I love my family. We've been staying strong. You know, it's been tough, but it's also given us a lot of strength as well. Mm-hmm. Together. You know, like,
that's good. Yeah, man, love your people. You know, be kind, be courteous. You know, be strategic. Keep your guard up. You know, you never know. Like, even what's really shown that to me is just like, you know, I was talking about my brother and stuff, right? Or just like, you know, collisions, right? Wrecks. You know, I don't believe in the term accident. You know, accident implies no one's at fault. There's always somebody at fault. But, you know, it's just, you gotta be careful, man. You know, even just like that, you know, like you think you're going, you know, go McDonald's or something, you know. You never know, man. Someone could be out there drunk driving or blacked out at the wheel, you know, and you never know. That's why, like, personally, when I drive, I'm so defensive, you know, and always, like, you know, head on a swivel, because you never know, man. Like, I can look out for myself, but honestly, I gotta look out for everybody else now, too. Like, it's wild.
It's some real shit, man. People are ridiculous on the road, you know, like there'd be 2 double lanes.
Bro, like this shit's a joke or something. Like,
bro, I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, I be driving sometimes. I'm like, bro, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, this fool is driving like an idiot right now. He's in my lane, and I'm trying to like I'm trying to pass him, right, but I don't even want to get next to him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck this guy. So a lot of times, once they like kind of level out with themselves, I drive up next to him and I just look at him. Right. I'm like, come on, bro. What are you doing? And then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get away from you because you're just a fucking idiot.
Sometimes you gotta see what that idiot looks like.
Yeah, straight up though.
And you know, I get like people are still learning. You know, and the funny thing to me is like everyone has that sticker on there. Student driver, student. We're all student drivers, all right. We're all learning how to drive better, all right.
I would tell that to the 40-year-old man who's been driving for fucking 20 years.
You should all be learning how to drive better. Okay, nobody knows how to drive the best. All right, everything's a constant, you know, learning. Everything.
True. Yeah, everybody thinks they know. Everybody wants to think they know how to drive.
I know it all. I'm done.
Yeah,
no,
you don't know shit, bro. You know a little bit.
You know what you know right now.
Exactly. There's still more to learn.
Yeah, man. It's a trip, man. It truly is. What you gonna do, man?
Exactly.
You can only, I'm gonna be the change I want to see. And hopefully other people take suit.
Exactly. That's all you could do is just lead by example and, hope for the best.
Yeah. Truly, man. Truly. Definitely shout out to Futures Auto Sales though again. If you guys are looking for a affordable car, trying to finance a car, check it out. Over on Alameda, about Tejon.
About Tejon. No, he got the street now. It's not Steph.
It's about. It's around there.
Yeah, it's not
Roughly.
Alan. I guess Steph ain't the street, yo.
Yeah. Stuff isn't the street you want to go to. You'll get lost.
I hope you better have listened this far if you wanted to get the true information.
Yeah, if you're hoping to skip the Google search, yeah, you're welcome. There you go.
Alameda Tejon. You'll find it. Actually, I think I've seen it. Now that you're saying that, hold on. Yeah, I think I know where that's at.
Yeah, it's so that Alameda Tejon is pretty much it's kind of like right by Valverde School and what is it, that AutoZone, that Little Caesars, just that little intersection right there. It is about maybe 5 blocks west of that. That's considered, I'm sure, actually I think you probably told me, or you might have known this as well, but that's all considered Little Saigon now. From right there, where what is that? Where that Costco is, and it's what's it called? Tacos Rapidos.
Oh, right there.
From right there all the way up to where you did that performance out on Alameda and
really?
Federal. Yeah, right there. That's all Little Saigon.
It's so what is that supposed to mean?
It just has a designation as a district, I guess.
It's
That's
like an Asian district.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, the Far East Center. Yeah, we did the Tai Chi performance there. Oh, I also got a competition coming up.
When's that?
A Tai Chi competition, September 24th.
Sweet. Where's it at?
It's going to be at, I believe, the Auraria campus.
Is it open public?
I believe so. I have to get more information on it, but yeah, that's going to be an interesting experience. So,
was that a Saturday or something? Sunday?
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
What time?
It'd probably be midday.
Let me know. I might swing by.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what I could do. We're gonna see where my skill level is at.
Or
it's I don't even know. I've never been. I just told him I want to compete. Yeah,
Nice.
He's like, okay, yes, we got the competition September 24th. I'm like, oh, okay,
sweet.
Yes, I shall prepare myself forever, for every competition.
Ever ready.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to see what I could do, you know what I'm saying? I've never been in no real serious competitions like that. So they're supposed to be pretty serious, it's like a demonstration and a display of your level pretty much of skill. So it's going to be interesting, it's going to be a real test on me. So I've been doing my thing, just, practicing, doing my stuff. So preparing.
Oh, that's awesome, though.
But
sounds like fun.
yeah, it's going to be an awesome experience. I'm looking forward to that. Freaking Tai Chi. I'm kind of nervous. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what to expect, but also in the same sense, it gives me a strong point of approach, a strong position of approach, because I don't know what to expect at the same time. I'm like, I have no preconceived notions, there's nothing in my head that, I'm just like, I'm doing it. I'm just going to go do what I do. And yeah, just go from there. Yeah, exactly. That's all I could do. I'm like, yeah, that's all I can fucking do. So yeah, I'm trying to win, but all I could do is what I do. So when my teacher tells me, he says I'm doing a really good job. He's like, yes, you're ready. And I'm like, all right. But I don't even know I don't know what a good job is exactly. I'm such a freaking beginner. So I'm like, no, like I kind of have an idea of like what I know like what looks good and stuff like that. But I'm like, huh. I don't know. Yeah. There's certain things because like how he talks about it with like with people that know what they're looking at, you know, they watch for certain things. They don't pay attention to the form. Like necessarily they don't care about your form exactly. They might not even know the form you're doing. But they pay attention to the principles and if you embody certain principles. So it's like it's going to be an interesting experience. You know, I'm like, man, I don't even know. It's fucking weird.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, it's a way different type of competition. Like, cause most other competitions, like Muay Thai competitions, it's like just fighting.
Yeah.
You know, and don't quote me on that. I have never been to a Muay Thai competition, but I've heard it's just mostly fighting. So, yeah, it like most martial arts competitions there's demonstrations and stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure like Shaolin competitions do demonstration type competitions. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what unfolds in a situation like that.
Definitely.
It's like, wow.
Well, that's awesome, bro. I'm excited. Hope I know you do well.
I'm gonna give it my all. Give it my all. So
That's all you can do, huh?
Yep.
Your best.
Exactly. Give it all my best.
Man, you know what, Lo? I wanna see a word of the day. I'm feeling literate today.
Let's see a word of the day. We should not be illiterate.
Pleurisy. Pleurisy. So pleurisy, inflammation of the pleura. This is usually caused by a lung infection and is typically characterized by the sudden onset, painful and difficult respiration and exudation of fluid or fibrinous material into the pleural cavity. Oh, sounds painful. So I guess like
So it's like something in your lungs?
Yeah, but it also sounds like a lung infection. But like difficult respiration, exudation, sudden onset, painful, difficult respiration, fluid or fibrinous material. So I think that's like what, like blood or like phlegm or
fluid or fiber?
Yeah, fiber. That's fibrinous material. That's like lung, right?
No, like that could be from you breathing in stuff, like even just dust.
Fibrinous material.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff that cuts up your.
I say something that you just get in there like a irritant.
Mm-hmm. Because that like
asbestos
does that. Yeah, asbestos was a huge thing. They talked about asbestosis is like a freaking I fucking forget. It's like an inflammation.
The cause of asbestos.
Yeah,
wow.
Inside your lungs from breathing in the asbestos after so long of just living with that. Because you're always going to breathe in asbestos, so you can't ever fully cut it off.
Wild.
So yeah, it's like they
just
say
want to mitigate it.
Yeah, exactly. They say it's only a matter of time before you catch this shit. If you were an asbestos worker, you better file your lawsuit, get your money, have you working in these harsh conditions.
Make sure you got the insurance plan. God. Yeah, that's
crazy,
man.
That's a big thing. There's a lot of people that are just banking probably off of getting asbestosis.
Wow, that's something, man. Kush. There we go.
Kush.
It's both ways. It's CUSH or KUSH.
That far back in the dictionary?
Yeah, it says ancient country, any Africa in Nile Valley of Egypt. Kushite. Cushitic. What is the word though? That's just ancient? Oh, it's an ancient country Northeast Africa, in the Nile Valley, south of Egypt. Kush.
Really?
Interesting. So ancient country.
Never heard of that.
So yeah, so Kushites would probably been the people who lived there, and then Kush, Idik, is of Kush. Interesting. It's like that's Kushitic architecture.
Kushitic. Makes you want to look it up.
Kush.
I want to learn about these people. I never heard of them.
Who were the Kush?
I'm like, damn.
The Kushites.
The thing is, I'm like, what the fuck? I've learned a lot about, like Egypt and stuff, but
Never heard of the Kush?
I've never heard of the Kush, bro. I've only heard of the weed. Kush weed. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only Kush I know. Hold on, let me see. Kush people. Did you hear that?
Yeah, to touch it. I think it might have been mine.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was my phone or something.
Maybe look up Kushite. C-U-S-H-I-T-E.
No, I found it. It's right here, but I'm trying to... the Republic of Sudan. That is modern day Sudan.
Interesting. Kush.
Kush.
Sudan was once Kush.
Makes you want to smoke some Kush.
Need a pipe?
Got a pipe?
I got one around here. Hold on.
Around here?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
The Kush is just synonymous with weed.
Sudan. I wonder...
I got this steam over here.
Yeah. So, damn, man, I'm always interested to learn about, like...
So that makes you wonder then, because you remember, like, the Hashishaya and all that, and, like, even, like, that history of cannabis and shit. Like, I wonder if that's, like, related in any way. If, like, that's close to the...
To the Kush?
That stuff, Yeah, Kush. Makes me wonder.
Origins.
Yeah, Origins, man.
I love origin stories.
Dude, you ever watched The Orville?
What is it on?
Dude, it's so cool. You have Disney Plus, right?
I think so. I think they robbed me again.
Oh, yeah. Essentially, it's on there, but it's like Seth MacFarlane, the dude who made Family Guy and stuff. It's kind of like It's kind of like Star Trek. Space stuff, exploration, their own ship, and he's like the captain. But it's a little different, it's more comedy, and it like touches on some really interesting and like deep concepts, like just stuff that makes you think, and then like just, kind of tugs on the heartstrings sometimes. But it's pretty cool. And the edit's funny and, kind of, humorous. I recommend it. But
Orville?
Yeah, the reason I brought it up is because, just some of those concepts, man.
I think I did kind of see it. I just didn't like look at it too much.
You've seen Black Mirror, right?
Yeah.
It gives me real Black Mirror vibes. Like, cause it's like I said, it's comedy and it's based kind of like Star Trek, but like the worlds they go to but I mean, that's kind of how Star Trek was too, I don't know if you've ever seen Star Trek. It's kind of, they go to these different worlds and they're like, dystopias or, utopias, and it's just weird and it's different. And that's kind of what it is here. It's just like some weird concepts or like, like touching on some like real interesting moral concepts and like making you think about it. Cause like one of them is like, so this guy, he's, an alien from another world, and their race is typically only males. And like, they lay eggs and stuff, and he's having his egg, and it turns out it's a woman. But, cause it's like, mainly it's all women, or all men, and women are very rare. But there is one woman who like turns out to be like, spoiler and stuff, you haven't seen it, sorry if I ruined it for you. But it turns out like, they're the world's greatest writer is a woman, and they're like all blown away and stuff. And it's like, but essentially they want to have sex change for their, daughter, because usually they're all male, and it's like this big old issue because, they're on a union ship and he's trying to go to their doctor to have her do it and she won't do it. But it's interesting, stuff like that where it's like, like it's these deep concepts that, it doesn't matter if you're alien or human, it's like, it's just like a universal constant in a way, you know, that no matter where you're from, it's kind of something we all have to deal with and understand. And, you know, it's wild, you know, that
That's
even
good.
a show like this that's about comedy and, you know, laughter and stuff can be so serious and touch on these deep topics.
And the challenges that you can face in situations, and
Right.
it's interesting.
Yeah. And it's interesting because, like, in the story, they kind of use Rudolph, you know, the red-nosed reindeer, to kind of show him, like, you know, what if you didn't change your daughter? Like, you never know. Like, this, like, you don't know the potential of this woman, this daughter. And, like, yeah, it's deep stuff. It's deep stuff. And gets you thinking.
And is it a show or a movie?
It's a show.
Okay.
Yeah, I recommend it.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I have to see, because, yeah, I seen there was a charge in my card. I was like, Hulu. I know I bought Disney Plus with the Hulu plan that one time. I was like, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just overdrafted. I'm surprised it even went through. I'm
Yeah.
like, these motherfuckers, bro.
Oh, that's cool. We'll let it slide.
Yeah, like $10.
Yeah. That's,
And then we'll just charge you extra $35 for that one too.
I know,
'Cause,
huh?
you know, like, how does that make sense? They're like, you seen that meme where it's like, they see my card overdrafted, so they're gonna charge me again. They already know I don't have it. Why you gonna do that? Why you gonna do me like that or something? And I was like, real shit, bro. You know why?
yeah. Right.
How does it make any type of sense to charge an overdraft fee?
Yeah, that's how they get you. They're like, oh, you notice you don't have none, but it's okay. You probably really want this. So here you go. And then it's like, yeah, extra 35 because you didn't pay it off in that day. Another 35. No. That's what's crazy, dude. Yeah, it's just like, you know, they'll give it to you, but yeah, then just keeps piling up. It's like that whole interest thing, you know? It's like, yeah, it's, you know, that, yeah, it's kind of snaky. You know, you gotta be careful.
Yeah. They're always trying to get you, bro. It's a fucking loophole scam, bro. Like, it's,
Yeah. More money. It's all about that capital, man.
all I gotta say is read your fucking contract.
Read it.
The whole fucking thing. Yeah, cause I should have read that one with the rims. I should have read it more. I didn't, when I seen it now, I was like, damn, this is what it said? Really? I was like, bro, I swear. I remember the 2,800 he said he was going to charge me with the tax. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's saying now I could still pay it all off if I were to just pay it all once with 2,900. I'm like, bro, you think I just got $2,900 right now?
Yeah, dude,
That shit's insane.
It is.
I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, man, it's wild. It truly is.
Bro, yeah. I guess I'll just gonna have to ride it out. You know, I'm in way too deep now. 20 payments in. I'm like, yo, I just had the nerve to look. You know, I was like, man, let me see, because I feel like I should be done paying this shit already. But
Yeah. It is wild how they do that too, because then they finance it, but then, like, yeah, you know, because, I mean, I guess that's, if you get, like, the lower financing rate, then it makes it longer, right? If you have a higher financing rate, then it makes it shorter.
and then it's adding over time.
Yeah.
That whole time you're sitting there paying it off,
Yeah, you
it's
gotta pay
actually
more.
adding more.
Yeah.
And you got to end up paying more.
Yeah. That's why they tell you, like, if it's only, so, like, with my car, right? It's $252 a month. But, like, yeah, if I would only do that for, you know, every month, you're kind of a little low. Right there. Yeah. You want to use this one?
You said you're low.
You know, if I would only do that, you know, for the months, it'd be like 60 months. But, like, yeah, dude, if you kind of want to maybe put it in there more. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on now?
Warm. There you go. I don't know. I don't think maybe we're getting any suction. I want to poke it or something.
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't feel like any suction.
But yeah, man, it's wild. It truly is. But yeah, mainly I got into it. Hopefully, so I can get my credit and stuff. So, you know, when it comes to getting the house and stuff, it'll help.
Yeah. I know it'll end up paying off in the end, but I'm just like,
Yeah, right now it sucks ass for sure.
yeah, in the
Throwing off my
feng
life.
shui. The feng shui and my fucking life process, bro. You know what I could do with that fucking $200 right now?
Shit.
Fucking great things.
Great glorious thing.
Yes, very glorious things with $200. But trust me, motherfuckers.
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah, I guess it'll be glorious in the end when I'm finished
Yes.
paying.
when you own it all.
Yeah, right? And you're like, oh, fuck. The only thing you could ever actually kind of own is a car. Because your house, you're going to be paying on that forever.
Yeah, still got taxes. That blows my mind, man. Like, I don't get that.
Yeah, it never made sense. Like, after you pay the whole house off and you own it,
Yeah.
then you're still paying it. I got in an argument with somebody when I was a kid. I was like, see, then you never own it. Like, I realized that I was like 17 or some shit. I was like, man, so you're telling me you live in a house and you pay mortgage. You don't own that shit. You still, why, if you own something, you don't have to make payments on that shit.
Still paying for the property that
Yeah.
you're renting out.
You don't own this. I started thinking about it. Like, I was like, damn, man, you don't own that. You don't own that shit. You know, so yeah, you kind of own your belongings.
Like, you own the rights to sell it.
That's about it. That's about it.
Touchdown low. Yeah, man. The world's it's backwards, but I mean, I guess it could be more backwards. But you know, never
No,
stop striving.
don't say that. They're gonna like, oh, can it?
Like, oh, hold my cup. Like, in reality, took that personally.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh, chill out, bro. I was just playing. Like, bro, it's just a joke. Like, calm down. Don't take it so serious.
Reality, don't joke about that kind of shit, Lo.
Nah, this ain't a joke.
Oh, man. Well, I think we're just about there, Lo.
All right, brother.
It's been a good one.
Indeed.
So this is 99. Y'all stay tuned for number 100. We're going to be jumping from the moon to Earth, so, you know, stay tuned for that. All the things to be announced soon, so stay tuned. Don't be scared. Don't sleep it, peep it. You know, the usual stuff.
Mm-hmm. And make sure your dogs are taken care of.
Feed your animals.
Mine is crying right now, so I gotta go check on him.
Nurture, care, water, all that good stuff. Take care of yourself as well.
Exactly.
Your loved ones, your kids, your mothers, your sisters, your brothers, your cousins.
Mm-hmm. Take care of each other.
Yeah.
Much love, everybody.
Peace and love, y'all.